What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you another Hoover that I got from my collection just yesterday. This here is a Hoover Soft and Light Supreme. This is the vacuum that I featured in my trash find project. That, if any of you have watched that movie, this is a vacuum that I actually trash picked from where I work. It was sitting in a closet all dusty, and the main reason what was wrong with it is the little switch rod that runs down to the main power switch inside the motor had broken off, and luckily I just threw in a switch rod from one of my other vacuums and waiting till that part comes in to put it on. So swapped switch rods and a few extra cleanup details went along, and here's how it sits now. And this was when the Elites were at the end of their lifespan. This is about the time when the wind tunnel was out, and Hoover still had the Elites in production, but the soft bag ones were branded the Soft and Light like this. I think this is after they stopped calling them the Runabout. And this is definitely one of the more base model of the Elite. How, as you can see, it's got the wraparound hose instead of the side mount hose. As you can see right here, the hose is nice and long. I'm not too sure if it's longer than a side mount hose. But anyway, one thing I do like about the wraparound hoses is that they have this nice little curved nozzle end right here, which kind of makes for an interesting design, if you ask me. And it makes it easier to use your tools. Anyway, right here you have your extension wand, your dusting brush right up here, your upholstery tool, and your crevice tool. So anyway, let's go ahead and go around here to the front. Like I said, Soft and Light Supreme. This has triple filtration. The lettering is kind of peeled off, but it's not too bad. Here's the zipper to gain access to your bag. One thing I found interesting, if you saw the video of my Elite 2, for those of you who followed my channel, probably know that the zipper on the older soft bag Elites, at least the ones that include the stair cleaning handle, have their zippers on the right instead of on the left like these later models. I just felt like for models, I think Hoover felt like for models that have the side mount attachment, that it kind of gets in the way of the right mounted zipper. So that's when they decided to move it over to the left. So as you can see right here, Hoover Type A bag. This is a HEPA Type A, I might add. It definitely increases filtration drastically and helps maintain airflow throughout the entire vacuuming process, basically 100%. So anyway, right here is the carpet height adjustment. Your high and low. It also goes low for hard floors. I usually leave it in the middle for the pile of my carpet. It's got brushed edge cleaning. And it's got rated at 13 cleaning performance, or cleaning effectiveness per amp, as they called it back in the day. I'm not too sure why Hoover put this there. I'm thinking this was just a marketing technique. And this is one of the versions that has a 12 amp motor, and only the late 90s and early 2000s Elites came with a 12 amp motor. The rest, for the older ones, were either a 7 amp or and the much older ones had a 6 amp and a 5 amp. So this is definitely the most powerful motor in an Elite. Right here's the port you attach your cleaning tools. So anyway, let's go ahead and flip this over. Here's the brush roll. It's a lower end single row brush roll. But the bristles are nice and soft. They're not stiff like some of the earlier brush rolls I've seen. So anyway, let's go ahead and show you the model number on the side here. This is, my camera will focus, model U4266-940, 120 volts, 60 hertz, 12 amps. If you read the serial right here, to serial date these Elites, the first 2 digits is the month, the 3rd and 4th digit is the year. So, February of 2002. So this is one of the Elites that's from the early 2000s. This series ran, I think it was up until either in the late 2000s when they had these manufactured for commercial use. Not too sure why they made it for commercial use. They literally changed nothing on the commercial model except just dropped the headlight and added a commercial grade cord that was much longer than the standard cord. So anyway, let's go ahead and release the cord here. So anyway, let's go ahead and plug it in. And now, let's go ahead and give this thing a run. Now, I would like to point out this thing is pretty noisy when it's running, so headphone users beware and turn down your volume. And I'm thinking this is probably the noisiest Elite that I've had. I'm not too sure if it's due to the fact that this has a 12 amp motor or the fact that there's still some things I might need to tweak the motor to make it not be this loud. So, here we go. Headlight is white. That's because they just replaced the bulb with an LED. But it does run very nice though. So anyway, before we end the video, I'll go ahead and show you the tools in action. Go ahead and remove the hose. I really do like the way that these pieces on the hose, on the wraparound hoses, are curved at the end. It's much easier to use your tools. Anyway, you just lift up this port right here and connect in your hose like that. The suction from this is really not the highest. One, because it's a direct air machine. But it definitely has much better cool airflow than any of the lower amperage motors. Anyway, here's your extension wand. yeah, that's pretty much that. So let me go ahead and put the hose back in place. Just wraps around the top like here. And there you go. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video of the Hoover Soft and Light Supreme. Be sure to stay tuned and don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.